What's up, guys? This is David, and I wanted to give my thoughts on the Jon Jones. This is going to be a rant, by the way, about Jon Jones. What I see in the MMA world is everyone giving their opinions, which they can do, about Jon Jones, and saying that he is, for the most part, ducking the fight against Tom Aspinall, and that's typically what everyone they're saying. You know, Daniel Cormier is basically saying that. Well, I'm not saying that he ducked. He's ducking Tom, and he's scared of him, but it opens up conversation, which is pretty much he's saying that Jon Jones is pretty much ducking the fight with Tom Aspinall. You look at just across the board, everyone, saying the same thing about it. But for me, I just look at it this way, and you guys let me know what you think in the comments. But Jon Jones, even before he fought Stipe Miocic, he didn't say, man, hey, I want to go on this run again and defeat people at the heavyweight division. From my understanding, when Jon was doing his press conference before he fought Stipe, he was alluding to fighting big fights. He's interested in FU money. That's where that whole saying came from, is, I want that FU money if I go and fight, someone else. Otherwise, he said he would be fine with just walking away. Like, guys, he said that before he even fought Stipe. And so I just think that, that the fact that we are, or the media, that they're keeping up this idea that Jon Jones was scared of Tom Aspinall of losing his regular. Like, I think we're putting so much stock in Tom Aspinall. Like, the MMA world, they're trying to make sense of it. And the only thing that can make sense, I guess, to a lot of people is that, man, he's retiring because he didn't want to fight Tom Aspinall. Because, the notion is that, hey, he was offered that FU money. He was offered the biggest payday he's ever received. And that, to me, is false, because Dana White, out of his own mouth, said, hey, do not, if you did not hear from us, meaning the UFC or Dana White, then it's not true. When Dana White was specifically asked, hey, did you offer him good money? He said, yeah, we offered him the money which he deserved. He never said we offered him the biggest payday that he's ever received. Like, the fact that we're constantly throwing these narratives out there, it just doesn't make any sense to me why we're saying that. Like, in one breath, a lot of people are saying that, hey, man, he's had this great career, but in the next breath, they're basically saying that his career is not intact as the GOAT. He's not the GOAT, like, because he's ducked Tom Aspinall. It doesn't make sense. Like, to me, what if Tom Aspinall loses this next fight? Now what? Now what do we say, right? What do we say if Tom Aspinall loses his next fight? Like, we have to think ahead and realize that, man, you guys are putting a lot of hype in Tom Aspinall. Now, I hope that he goes on and becomes this great heavyweight, champion we've never seen it before. I hope that's the case for him. But at the same time, you cannot say because Jon Jones did not fight him that his legacy is questionable. His legacy is questionable. No, his legacy is set. His legacy is the greatest of all time, in my opinion. You cannot take away what he's done. You just cannot take away that. You cannot make light of it. I think Daniel Cormier, however you pronounce his name, I think he is very salty. He's very angry and frustrated that Jon Jones didn't fight. I think mainly because Daniel truly wanted to see Jon Jones lose. I think deep down inside, Daniel just wants to see him lose. And it's eating him up that Jon Jones just walked away. And I think Jon Jones, at the end of the day, he gets the last laugh because, man, he's got everybody talking and upset and frustrated, and he's somewhere enjoying his life. He's somewhere, you know, his legacy is set in stone. He did what he needed to do. He came and he whooped everyone that they put in front of him, and he's never been knocked down. No one can say that, you know. Not a lot of people can say that anyway. So I just think that, man, Jon Jones, my opinion is that Jon Jones decided that, hey, UFC, if you guys want to pay me this great amount of money, then I'll do that, but I'm not fighting Tom Aspinall to do that. I'll fight somebody else to do it. They couldn't do it. They didn't want to do it. And they basically let him walk. And they tried to string it out long enough until maybe they got a good deal with this new TV deal. And now it's a good time to walk away. But I don't think Jon Jones is done. I think he will fight again. I think that he will fight in a different promotion and make a lot of money. And he will continue to get the last laugh. He will continue to laugh at everyone who's doubted him. And at the end of the day, he's making money, and he's still gonna be winning. He's still gonna fight, and he's still gonna win. And I think at the end of the day, Tom Aspinall, when he looks back over his career, if he has a longer career, he'll realize, I see what Jon Jones did, and I respect him for it. He went out and got the most money he could get, and the fights he wanted, kudos to him. So that's my take. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.